Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I just thought I'd return to you for a movie review tonight. Another movie review for Fountain of Youth, the 2025 film I got to watch on Apple TV. So I'm going to discuss what I watched for this 2 hour and 5 minute film and let you know my thoughts on the new Fountain of Youth with John Krasinski, Natalie Portman, Isa Gonzalez. And yeah. So let's dive into this movie review. Also, Stanley Tucci is in this film too. So, this film is basically about treasure hunters and um, trying to find the Fountain of Youth, is what John Krasinski's guy Owen Carver, Dom something. Um, it's overall not a bad. Well, I wouldn't say it's one of the best films that I've seen. I would say it's very meh, honestly. It's kind of a letdown, this film. I mean, the performances, John Krasinski's performance through most of the movie was very cringy and not believable enough to watch through. Like, he starts following along and kind of saying things that are not for a character to say and goes out of turn a little bit. He kind of says, "Oh, the journey is the most important thing." It's like, yeah, it may be, but you got to know how to act in this movie a little bit more. I mean, John Krasinski is a good actor, don't get me wrong. It's just the lines he was given in this film were very bland and cringeworthy to listen through. To even like overlook and say that it's something I wasn't crazy about. So he was probably my least favorite of the performances. I mean, he came off a little edgy in this movie, but overall, the film is just an movie. It'll be on my okay to man movies of 2025 by the end of the year. So, Isa Gonzalez's performance is pretty good. Natalie Portman's performance is interesting enough and makes you believe her character, like, oh, you shouldn't be doing this. Shouldn't be stealing paintings and all that. You're getting in trouble with the wrong people. And worse, you could go to jail. Yeah. So, overall, the film as a whole, it stood on its own, but it didn't execute too well. It was probably the weakest film I've seen of this year. Not the worst, but the very mehest movie I've seen this year as a whole. So, overall, if I were to give The Fountain of Youth a score, I think the premise of it was interesting. The guy who plays Owen Carver was apparently, there was predictability because I kind of knew he was going to be a bad guy in this film. So, to my avail, I was not surprised. But yeah, if I were to give this movie a score, I'm feeling a 6 out of 10 for The Fountain of Youth or Fountain of Youth. It's meh. Not my favorite film, but certain performances in this film were pretty solid and pretty good. Everything else about the film came off as edgy and somewhat cringe at times. But the execution towards the end of the film got a little bit better. Um, and overall, it could have been a well performed movie if there wasn't any cringy uh, acting lines in this from John Krasinski. I just wasn't feeling for his performance in this film that much. I mean, he's a good actor, don't get me wrong. It's just the lines he was given in this film were not the best lines that I've seen. They were very edgy and on the cringe side. So, yeah. Honestly, 6 out of 10 for this movie. It's meh. I hope you enjoyed this movie review tonight. I'll have the Karate Kid Legends movie review coming out next. Probably tomorrow sometime. Hopefully, I got to see what I'm doing tomorrow. But other than that, I've just been busy trying to earn some money and all that, and just getting by basically. So hopefully, you understand. that I can't get around to reviews all that much, but I'm trying my best to get caught up on every movie review that for the second quarter of 2025, just so I can get that live stream out to you guys by the end of this month or in November. But other than that, yeah, 6 out of 10 for the Fountain of Youth, or Fountain of Youth is what it's called. Thanks for watching this movie review tonight.